Hey everybody, we're back with another episode of Knick Knack Knits. It is September 4th. It is episode 30,
hmm
and it's Friday mid-morning for us. I am Nicci, coming to you from Berlin, Wisconsin.
I am Heather, coming to you from Southern California.
So, um, let's just go right into admin.
Yeah.
We had the socket to me get Cal end for
July, August.
July, August,
hmm
and I put the new thread up for September, October.
hmm
Um, and then we also had the Get Her Done,
Which is monthly.
which is monthly, and we had one entry for that, and she actually did two big projects. She did the Stephen West Starflake blanket and uh, color work sweaters that she had won off the podcast and finished. And that is Arbor Child, if you can.
She already made that?
Yeah, that is. She
Holy.
put it right in there that this is the one that I won off the podcast. And so if you can get in contact with me, I'm going to mail you a physical prize. So if you just send me your address with your name, and I will get that out as soon as possible to you after you see
Congratulations.
this.
That was
Yes.
a very fast knit.
And you've been making a lot of sweaters that are gorgeous.
Yeah, she has. She sent me a picture. We were chatting a little bit after last month when she sent me the pattern that she wanted. We were chatting a little bit on Ravelry, and she sent me a picture. It was really cute. It was her son modeling her sweater, her So Faded, I think it was, um, or her faded cardi, and it was funny. It was cute. She takes some really cute photos.
And she's finishing another cardi. She told me also, because I chatted with her a few too, for her son. So
Yeah,
look forward to seeing those.
yeah.
And we did draw a prize winner for the Sakatumi. And Heather did Siri, and Siri picked number 11 for us, who
Yeah,
is,
Miss Bonnie.
yes, I'm going to actually pull up the picture. I screenshotted it for you guys to see her sock.
Yeah, so we're gonna switch it up a little bit this month. So normally we would have you guys contact. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember her knitting those. I think it's like peppermint something.
Yeah, this was her Christmas in July sock. So,
Yeah. Um, so normally we ask you guys to contact Nicci for Sakatumi and me for Get Her Done. But we decided to switch. So Vonnie, would you please get in contact with me? Um, I'm sure I'll talk to you later, but but after you see this, get in contact with me, and then I will send you your pattern of $7 or less. And yeah, that's it. No,
so our other cows that we have still going on, guys, we have our quarterly ones, which is Scrappy
Mhm.
and Stephen West.
Mhm. And that's it.
Those are our only other two quarterly. We also have Get Her Done that's monthly and bi-monthly at the Sakatumi. And
Mhm.
then right now we're doing the dishcloth Cal with B-Wing and some other podcasters.
Mhm.
But go look at B-Wings are up in our Ravelry where you can find all the information for that. And that the dishcloth one goes all the way till December 31st.
Yeah.
So, like always, you can find all of our Cal information on Ravelry. I link it down below.
Mhm.
Where to find all of us with the Ravelry, I can direct link it, and then I put up our Instagram handles, our shop pages, mine and Heather's, for a quick link down there. And if our email, so if you need to get in contact with us, and if by somehow we don't find it on Ravelry, which
Yeah.
has not ever happened to us, you
Mm.
can email us too, or message us over on our Instagrams. We're
Yeah, I
pretty.
would I would think that for those that are on Ravelry will be the best contact, and then the ones that are not would probably be Instagram. But sometimes I heard the Instagram, if
You're
you
not
message,
friends.
yeah, if you message somebody you're not friends or you're not following, and especially on a shop, then they don't really, you have to go into messages to find them.
Correct.
So, yeah.
But, yeah. Yeah, because we know Ravelry can be a problem right now for certain people.
Mm-hmm.
So you can, like I said, email us, even for the content. Feel free to email me the photographs, and we can put them into the drawing that way too. Because I don't want to make anybody miss out on any of the cals that we're doing. So if you want to send us a picture of it, like I said, on our Instagram or email, we're glad to
Yeah.
put them in so that they can still participate. I don't want to leave you guys out. I just got to get hashtags for the cals so that we know which ones that you can use over there, and we will work on that. We're not trying to single anybody out for not being able to participate. So I'm sorry it took us a little while to address that. I just totally forgot that the page was giving people problems. So
exactly, we are trying to be better.
Yes. And like always, thank you for everybody who does watch us and who are brand new.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
please
welcome.
give us a thumbs up and subscribe so we can get that 100 and have a prize drawing, guys.
Yeah, we're not. I haven't looked in a while. How many are we away?
85.
Okay, not bad. We went up a little bit. I think the last time I looked, we were just under 80.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we want to do a big prize for 100 subscriber giveaway.
Yes. And should we move into our next segment? FOs?
Sure.
Heather, do you have any FOs?
You know what? I've made an executive decision.
Okay.
I am going to count this as a hoe, half object, even though I have to Kitchener the toe.
It's almost there.
But it's going to take me like 5 minutes. So this is one of, minus the heel, but I'll do the heels at the end.
Right.
This is my husband's Christmas sock for this year, one of them. This is the Hot Cocoa colorway by Query Fiber. And I just used a black Knit Picks stroll for the toe and cuff, and I'll do it for the heel as well. I put markers every 10 rows. The heel will go here, and that's his foot. So I started this the end of July.
Yeah.
When I went to Arizona, and now this is here. I could have, I finished this a while ago. I could have Kitchenered it and, started the cuff for the second one, but I was lazy, so I didn't.
I'm loving the self-striping though.
Oh yeah, me too. I don't think I have a sock on the needles that's not.
I do, but I'm antsy to get those off so I can start putting my self-striping on.
Yeah. I don't think I have a sock on the needles that's not. So that's Hector's Hot Cocoa socks for this year.
Yay.
That's all I got. Now it's your turn.
Okay. I'll
get comfy.
I have 15 dishcloths for Brittany. These will be coming to you shortly.
How many do you have?
15 this week, or this time.
Did you do
last time, but
Did you do all crochet?
Yeah. I'm just doing half doubles on all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go around once for a finish with single. And some of them I'm trying to use up every scrap we have.
Yeah.
So, the brown with the yellow.
That looks like a sunflower.
And then I like the orange with the brown.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to use it up for a good cause. Then I think you guys remember that I did the little flex sweater without the ribbing on the arm sleeves. So here's the little barley hat to go with that.
Mm-hmm.
So all I have left now is I'm going to crochet a pair of booties, and that set is going off to the person. And then last time I was There it is.
There it is.
Stitch marker is. That's all I had left to do on this sock. And then I picked up and cast it on my second. So these are a pair of socks for either me or my mother for Christmas. I haven't decided yet. The yarn I used is kind of thicker than what we're used to using from Indie Dyed because it's brown sheep. They're wool foot. And so it ended up being a little bit bigger, so I don't think they'll actually fit my mom's foot too well.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said they might be mine. But I
What,
have a wider foot than she does.
What stitch count did you use?
64 like I always do, and a 1.5.
Oh, okay. Did you
But
go?
I'll show you.
Did you go to 1.5 because of the yarn?
1.5 is just what I've always used on fingering weight socks.
Oh, okay. I thought you used to 1.
No. Not I. Maybe I need to go down to a 1. I don't know yet.
Well, I mean, because of the thicker yarn, I wouldn't necessarily use that one to be your judge, but
right.
If you go down to maybe you don't need to go down to a 1, just change your stitch count.
To the 56 or 54, whatever it is, I might have to do that.
Well, even a 60, I mean.
Yeah.
That would give you a smaller.
Then I had a pair of socks that's been on the needles since 2017. It was worth to wait. And I had this one done. And then I finally cast it on and finished the second one. These were seconds from the mill that didn't dye right from, again, brown sheep. And these are just going to be a pair of hunting socks for my husband. Even though they are purple, they fit him very well. And he likes them. So.
And he doesn't care.
No, they're going in his boot. He's like, nobody will ever see them.
You can't see them, I don't care.
Basically. He said as long as they're not neon pink, he's fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
And that is all I have for FOs. So,
really?
Yeah.
Huh, I thought you had more. Oh, 15 of them were just cloths.
Correct. And 3 were actual projects.
She told me she had like 18. I was like, wait, what? That wasn't 18. Anyways, okay, we'll be back with the whips. All right, so we're back. We're going to talk about whips. I'm going to go first because I only have 2 now.
Okay.
I forgot. Okay. So my first whip is my Neville long bottom socks from Night Owl Fibers. This is the front of the sock. This is the back. I already put the heel, and I'm doing my 10-row counters. That's already a full repeat, but here it is in the cake, just in case you want to see it. I am very much behind on my goal to do my Harry Potter socks of the month. I'm still getting the yarn, but I have 2, almost 3. Well, this month I'll have my 3rd. So I have 2 skeins that have not been even started yet. So I have to get my butt in gear. I think that was
June.
August.
Because July was Fred and George.
July. Yeah, this was June. So I have May, June, July, August. And I'm about to get September.
You'll do it.
Yeah. If you guys haven't seen September, if you haven't looked at Rachel Night Owl Fibers Instagram, it changes your life.
It could be good or bad for you.
Yeah, it could be good or bad. I think it's good. I think hands down, it's always good because
Harry Potter.
These socks, like these are so freaking adorable. And I dropped the completed sock on the ground, but Eh, I'm
Okay,
reaching.
cool.
This is my Molly Weasley sock. I finished one, and I have to
It's
do the other
pretty.
one. But like, look at that. That's so pretty.
Yeah, her
So,
colors right there are just gorgeous.
yes. I feel like my two favorites are Night Owl Fiber and Query for self striping.
And for me, I just have to add a third one in there for
Area
Area
50.
51.
Yeah. I like their colorways. I like her colorways on Instagram. I've never had one in person to know for sure,
So
but I like them. And my second thing I'm going to talk about today is my Scrappy Star Blanket. I was here at this donut the last time we spoke about it, and I have done that much. So 2.5 sections, and a little challenge that Nicci, Kim, and myself have put on ourselves to knit. I'm doing 2 rows. I think Kim's doing 1.
she's gonna drop down on Monday to just 1.
Oh, she was doing 2?
Yeah, she was doing 2 with us, and now because hers is significantly larger than ours.
Yeah, significantly larger. So we're doing 2 rows a day. So I started on last Thursday, and I have to finish. I'm a little bit behind, but I'll catch up. It doesn't take long to catch up. And I've been doing this in the morning while my kids are sitting at the computer doing their schoolwork. So we've set the challenge for ourselves to do 2 rows a day, or to have a goal to finish per day, because we feel like these scrappy projects will
And
be
there's
on the
so many
needles.
other ones we want.
Yeah, it takes a while for them to get off the needles or hook or whatever the case may be. So I'm gonna put a marker now. So I'm done. You can go.
She said, "You're done." All right, guys. As you know, this is my huge glossy stitch scrappy worsted weight Afghan, and I was only making it. I was gonna change it to this direction, and then just do it for myself. But then my husband was listening to us talk on Sunday and was like, "No, that's for our bed." And I was like, that means I have a lot more to go. So yeah, Heather and Kim helped me do the math, and to get this done for Christmas, I have to do at least 2 rows a day. I haven't done today's yet, but where I was last time was where the sheep is, the sheep marker here,
Mm-hmm.
all of that. So I have my 2 rows still to do today. On the weekends, I tend to put a few more on. I always do. So I'm hoping that I can get like a few ahead, seeing that this weekend's longer. But for most people, it's longer. For me, it's actually shorter. Today's my only day off of either working for myself or having to run for family. So while you guys are all having a nice, enjoyable Labor Day weekend, I will be very busy.
You'll have an enjoyable weekend.
Oh yeah, I will. I'll just be tired when it's all done with the boys. So next I'm working on a sock, and I just barely started this. I just put in the stitch marker. Oops. So this is all I got done is the cuff and then like 4 rows of the new pattern. I'm doing a pattern sock by Tracy, Sweet and Tart. Sweet and Tart. I don't remember the name.
I don't know.
Tarzan. I can't say that word right now. But anyways, I'm using cast iron skillet from Arkansas Yarn Co. on her super sparkle. I think you can see the sparkle.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other colorway, because you can barely see it, is her new Rainbow Bright on her Yummy Fresh. I'm in love with this color. I want it on all the bases. So that is that. trying to just at least lock this stitch marker bag in here so I don't. Alright, and then as we had talked about no cast-ons in August, so when September 1st hit, we cast it on our sweaters. Well, some of us cast it on our sweaters. Some of us chose not to do them, do other ones. I am doing the catch and release. I just barely got it cast on, and it's cumbersome with the size 10 needles. Seeing I've been using so many smaller needles lately, so I can't even show this in a good way. But there it is. Hopefully I will have more on it next time. This is Knit Picks from 2 years ago when they were clearancing out yarn. This was their cucumber colorway that they had gotten rid of.
Did you say the pattern you're doing?
Sweet. That it was the catch and release, yes.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
I don't remember who the designer of it is.
I don't either.
I'm just gonna not go there. I want to get this one so I can put all my bags back into a big bag. So this is my test knit from Knitting Expect. Sorry about the needles hitting the table. And this is the everyday marl that she's coming out with. There's going to be two options, either the pullover or the steek. This is the back. So last time you saw it, I was on the third one down, the stitch marker, the second one down.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've grown. I hadn't split all the way for the sleeves, or I just split, so.
Yeah, I think you just split for the sleeves last time I saw it.
Yeah, so that's how much work I've gotten done on it. So I'm loving it. I'm loving the marl that I did. Oh, there's lots of yarns in this. I can tell you for sure. Artistic Lilia is featured in here. Knit Styles in here. Lolo Did It and Arkansas Yarn Co. And all of the yarns are over on my Ravelry page.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you still have that picture that you sent us?
Yes.
Did you use that in your page?
I think so. Yeah, I did use it on my page. I put it up there with all the yarns on there.
Yeah.
Before I caked them. Next, I have my Ashes Shawl by Hohi. So last time you saw it, it was down where that orange stitch marker is. So I did all that.
Have you still been trying to do a certain amount a day?
10 rows I've been trying. I failed last week miserably. But I have been doing 10 rows a day. And I still, like, on Sundays, I've been catching up. Like, if I missed 4 or 5 days, then I do 40 that day.
Holy moly.
Or get as close as I can until I'm still working ahead if I can. So if I miss 3 days, I try to do 20 that night. It just depends what I can get done that night. Another sweater cast on that I did, which is for the Hohi knit along. Going along right now on her page. And like I said, this one barely just got started. Sorry about the pic. This is her staple linen top. So I just casted this on the other night. You can barely see the little detail right there of the garter ridge that goes on the front and the back. So right now I'm working on the back. So I get to under the armhole, and then I will do the front, and then we get to join it around and go round and round.
Yeah, I'm doing that too, but I didn't bring it down. I have less than Nicci, so.
It's hard to see, and I'm just using, I think you're using the same thing, the Lion Brand Kobo. We picked this up on clearance, so.
Clearance. I think they were all like, I think I spent $40.
Yeah, to get a sweater quantity and a shorts quantity.
Yeah. So I have orange. She has pink.
And I have orange for shorts downstairs. Last sweater that I'll talk about today. Yeah. The other two are shawls. This is my mini Montrealer.
Oh, you started it.
Needles. Where's the needle? Oh boy. I forgot to put the protectors back on. But here it is. The yellow is not part of the thing. That's just part of the provisional cast on for the hood. So I am using, that's not the opening of my ball bag. Gray, a pink, and a purple, all from Sheep G's soft fun denim that I picked up at the Around the Table yarn shop over in Cleveland, Ohio. So I'm almost to where I'm going to have the split for the pocket. So I'm getting excited.
Yeah, that's adorable.
I got like 5 of these to make, so you guys will be seeing multiple of these coming up.
I think I want to make one for Jameson.
I think you should. I'm doing this one here is the 6 to 18 month. I didn't want to do the 0 to 6 month. Like, I just feel that they'd get more use out of it being a little bit bigger.
Yeah, I would probably do the 6 to 18. My best friend just had a baby, her first baby, and so like all the things I want to make for Jameson. All the things.
All things. Not enough time in the world. All right, guys. This will be the last time you physically see this on the podcast. When it's finished, I'll be blocking it and sending it out. So this, okay, I'm not in the middle of a row. I was like, I just finished this row last night, I thought, with you.
You did.
Botanic shawl from the wonderful Stephen West. So I'm trying to get to the end here.
Today he's wonderful, Stephen West.
Depends on like what you're trying to do in his pattern at the time.
Last night he was the.
When I do this I-cord bind off, it might be another story. But I was here at Tigger's behind, and so it's all the way up to there. And I just did the first 8 rounds of the border. So.
Did you say that colorway is Tigger's behind?
No, I said that stitch marker.
Oh, I thought you said. Okay, I got it now.
The colorway, the tonal here is a Zabra ball, and the colorway is a number 1564.
Oh, very appropriately named.
So there's that. And then the tonal is Arkansas Yarn Co. on her Yummy Plush base. And I don't know what she named this one because there was no tag. I think it's turquoise. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was going to say I think it's turquoise something.
She's got a bunch of bunch of kits over on her website. And yes. She also has an app that you can download for Apple or Android phones to shop. It's really, really nice to just be able to click it and go in and look.
Yeah, her kits are beautiful.
I actually have another kit to make the same shawl. I just think it might take me a couple weeks before I want to cast it on for myself.
Yeah, I think we're going to cast it on I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We will. And then my very last whip, guys, for this week.
Kim and I both have kits to do it too.
Is another Stephen West. And this is the Fanta Stitch. Last time you saw it was at that Stars at Soda's Gray. So I've gotten all of that done since the last time. So I have 2 more sections, and that's
Is the section... Hold it. Go up. The section... I think it's the one that you're working on now.
Yep.
Is that the same stitch as the painted bricks?
Correct.
Oh.
The whole reason why I started doing this shawl way back when, before he came out with the painted bricks. So I just got the first brick. And there's 3 bricks on that section. 2 more sections, and then I think it's a chevron border. And then
bind off.
I-cord bind off.
Oh, I-cord again?
Yeah. I'm still looking for... He still hasn't mentioned anything about his MCAL this year, and I'm like, just waiting.
I know. I kind of want to do it, but I'm kind of scared.
I'm scared, but I'm going to do it. And that is all my whips.
Yeah.
So we will be right back with our FOs and wrap up.
We already did
our FOs. Oh my. I need to go to sleep. Our yarn purchases.
And wrap up.
Yep. Be right back.
I will start.
Okay.
Okay, we're back with our acquisitions and indie bits of the end of the podcast. Sorry, my phone's ringing. So all I have to show you is my Night Owl Fiber purchase for August. It is the Bellatrix Lestrange colorway, and it looks like this.
And it's gorgeousness, and I also purchased it, but I left mine downstairs.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So, like I said earlier, I have this skein and my Fred and George skein, and then I'm also going to be having my Dumbledore skein. So pretty soon I'll have 3.
Okay, so
3 skeins.
If you guys haven't purchased from her recently, or you're a Harry Potter fan, she's doing Dumbledore until... I think you have until the 15th to sign up for it.
Yeah, she does it from the 16th to the 15th, so it was from the 16th of August to the 15th of September. So she always does it like that. And she always, so you purchase from the 16th to the 15th, and then she ships on the 20th. Or
around there.
If the 20th is on a Sunday, she'll ship Saturday or Monday.
Yep.
But I always get it like, I mean, granted, she's in Texas, so it's not like that far away for me. But I get it like within 2 to 3 days.
As do I. And I'm straight up in Wisconsin from her, so.
Yeah. So she's very
punctual,
and it gets to me in a good time. If anything, it sits in my local post office longer than it takes. Yeah. Last time, this one I think sat in my local post office for over 24 hours before they sent it to me. Like before it was out for delivery.
Wow. But I've heard a lot of people with the mail being delayed.
Yeah.
So, and I only made one purchase. Well, I made 2. My 2 monthly, which is always Night Owl Fiber, and then my character. It's Bleeding Man, but cast of characters, I think is what they're calling it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is month number 5. And
4.
I absolutely love this one.
I thought this month was number 5.
Yeah. Is it? So April, May, June, July, August. Yeah, this is the 5th month. So I'm going to be getting my 6th.
Okay, got it.
And this is the one I kind of hope they keep in so that I can get a sweater quantity.
I like the middle one. Well, I like the middle too. The brown and the orange.
Yeah. So this is Can't Quite You and Breaking Ground. And I like Boo for Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
But these are what I'm doing my next scrappy blanket out of. The whole set.
I know we have talked about it before, but I can't remember right now. How long does Steve predict it's going to take to get everything? Huh?
4 years from when they started in April, it'd be 4 years out, and then any new colorways they add will come after that.
So anything that is a color of the month will come at the end of the 4 years?
That I don't know, because I don't know if they're going to keep like the colors of the month. It depends if they make it into the actual call.
Okay.
But anything that goes into
Rotation
of being a staple will go into the cast of characters.
So there's a chance that the colors of the month are only for that month.
Mm-hmm. And I've purchased every one of those since May also. May wasn't purchased for me. May my mother bought and wanted flamingo hat and socks, which I have. And then the next 2 were for me. And then last night I ordered the this month's sock set.
For September.
Yep. Because I really like that River Rock. River Rock. That one I really hope they keep. That one I hope it comes back next year for a sweater quantity.
Is that the main color or the contrasting color?
That's the main color that they just put out for September.
Okay. I think I saw the picture.
So.
I think I want to do... Sorry. I know for sure I'm going to do Night Owl Fibers every month for the Harry Potter colorways. I'm a little sad that I started so late in the game, and I'm not going to get like the key or like the main characters. But I mean, whatever. It is what it is. So, I'm thinking that I want to do one more sock set per month.
Okay.
To get 2 sock sets a month.
Yeah, and that's what I do. I do the 50 with the 20.
Yeah, and I think I could get away with that.
Oh yeah, if you're doing shorties, definitely.
Yeah, because I mean, this is a shorty, and I split this skein with Kim. So this was already a smaller skein, and I'm almost done with this, and I still have all this.
All that, yeah.
Yeah. So.
And you'll still probably be able to get one of your squares for your barn raising blankets out of that, and maybe even a cozy memory square or some of a half a row on your star.
Yeah. So I mean, I'll still be able to get some scrappy stuff into it. So I have quite a few. We need to show that probably next podcast. Do a scrappy, like a full scrappy update.
Yep.
Okay, we're babbling.
Yes, we are. Which means it's time for us to run away from the screen now.
Yeah. So we hope that you guys are well. We hope that you are, if you have children, your kids are doing well in school, either distance or in person. And we will see you on our next one.
I'm going to say right there that it'll probably be 3 weeks before we're back. So I'll remind you again here to post everything for all the quarterly ones, just because I don't know if we'll be able to remind you again before the 30th of September, because my next 3 weeks I'm gone. I think every single weekend I'm gone.
Yeah, I think so.
So we might have a Saturday at the end of the month. I think we might have one after all of mine, but we might not. So I don't want to. But for sure we'll be back in October with more regular updated.
Yeah.
I just had a lot of family stuff happen.
Mm-hmm.
Life happens. So
yeah, all good. Nothing bad.
No, nothing bad. All good.
So yeah, it's just we'll get it in when we can. We will try not to go
longer than a month
in between, but it is what it is. So we hope that you guys will be understanding and still come back and watch us. And watch our Instagram feeds.
Yep.
Like if anything happens that's a major update or, we'll post on Instagram.
Yep. And don't forget, we might always have a knit along that only happens on Instagram. So those ones we only put on our feed over there.
Yeah. So make sure you're following us.
Otherwise, have a great day, everybody. Have a great holiday weekend if you're in the States. Have a great weekend if you're not in the States.
Yeah. Have a great weekend wherever you are.
Yep. And we will see you in a few weeks.
Yep. Happy knitting.